Hey, Heartland fans. Welcome back to Next Level, your ultimate go-to for everything Heartland. In today's breakdown, we're diving into Season 18, Episode 7, and trust me, this one's going to tug at your heartstrings. Get ready as Amy and Caleb open up about Ty's legacy in ways that go beyond words. We're talking about those unforgettable bonds, the memories that refuse to fade, and the ways our loved ones stay with us, shaping us long after they're gone. So grab some tissues, settle in, and let's explore the moments that make this episode truly special. If you're a fan who still holds Ty close to your heart and wishes he could be part of Heartland, show your support by hitting the like button. Let's show the Heartland team that Ty's memory is alive and well in the hearts of fans everywhere. By liking and sharing, you're helping keep his spirit alive in this beloved show, and maybe even encouraging the writers to continue weaving his presence into Amy's journey. We should dive into the subtleties and separate the absolute most contacting snapshots of this close-to-home excursion. The episode opens with a scene that promptly pulls at the heartstrings, establishing a close-to-home vibe that reverberates all through. Amy and Caleb, dear companions and partners, are situated next to each other at Heartland Farm. The setting feels both recognizable and soothing, encompassed by the farm's rambling fields and the delicate murmur of nature, a scenery loaded up with innumerable recollections of chuckling, love, and misfortune. As they sit together, Amy and Caleb open up in a way they haven't previously, examining Ty's significant effect on their lives. Caleb, who was a steadfast companion to Ty, tunes in with understanding as Amy shares her most profound contemplations. Ty's presence stays solid to them, as a memory as well as a power that keeps on forming what their identity is. Amy's voice conveys a combination of distress and strength as she depicts how Ty affects her as somebody from before, yet as an imperative piece of what her identity is. Ty's memory hasn't blurred. All things considered, it has turned into a natural piece of her regular routine. Amy reveals something she's kept buried deep within. She believes a part of Ty's spirit lives on within her, almost as if his soul guides her forward, influencing her choices and offering her strength. Caleb listens and understands that they're not just reminiscing about someone they loved. They're acknowledging how deeply he's woven into the fabric of their lives. Amy's confession is a testament to how the impact of Ty's life transcends time and space. His legacy is more than the moments they shared. It's a living force that shapes who Amy is every day. The conversation isn't just nostalgic. It's a reminder of the resilience of love and how it continues to influence and transform even after a person is gone. With every choice Amy makes, she feels that part of Ty is with her, guiding her and reminding her of the love they once shared, a love that will never truly fade. The scene shows Amy and Caleb remaining on natural Heartland land, where recollections of Ty wait, the sunset projecting a warm, brilliant gleam, a piercing indication of the glow Ty brought into their lives. Caleb, who was as near Ty as anybody, shares Amy's sorrow. He has endured tempests of his own and has come to grasp the intricacy of misfortune. His association with Ty was profound, and his excursion through distress has reflected Amy's in numerous ways. Their discussion feels soothing, crude, and private. They discuss Ty, about what made him exceptional, and the recollections that bring the two grins and tears. It's not just about relating recollections, about handling them together in a way helps them both to recuperate. Caleb's presence in Amy's life is something beyond a shoulder to rest on. He's a companion who, in his calm, grounded way, assists her with standing up to her sorrow and track down the solidarity to continue to push ahead. Through this episode, we see that affection and fellowship, even in the haziest times, can be strong powers for recuperating. Caleb's tranquil, immovable kinship is precisely the exact thing Amy needs, and his presence in her life wants to have a piece of Heartland's set of experiences with her, a living sign of the affection she's lost. Caleb isn't simply a companion. He's a connection to a period that once felt great. He knew Ty, remained by her during her most joyful and hardest times, and figures out the subtleties of her life. Amy's family notices her evolving connection with Caleb, each reacting in their own way. Jack, her ever-watchful grandfather, has always been her rock, guiding her with wisdom and fierce love. Jack has seen how deeply Ty's death affected her, and while he wants her to be happy, he's also protective, fearing the potential heartbreak of opening herself up again. Meanwhile, Tim, Amy's father, brings a different perspective. Having faced his own share of mistakes and regrets, Tim sees Caleb as an opportunity for Amy to find new happiness, believing she deserves to let go of loss and embrace joy again. Their varied reactions create a rich emotional backdrop as Amy navigates her journey with Caleb. Jack's protectiveness and Tim's hopeful stance highlight the complexities of her journey, underscoring the theme of family and legacy. Lou, Amy's empathetic sister, steps in to offer a listening ear and gentle advice. Her support reflects the strong bond between them and shows the family's shared resilience. Amy additionally considers the effect her decisions could have on her girl, Lindy. Her need is to establish a steady and cherishing climate, highlighting her sense to put her youngster's prosperity first. In an open discussion with Caleb, she shares these worries, showing her weakness and obligation. Caleb's reaction is moving, as he guarantees Amy he regards her job as a mother and will let her set the rhythm. His awareness exhibits his comprehension and empathy. This episode delightfully catches how Amy and Caleb explore love, family, and recuperating together, regarding the recollections of the past, while warily venturing into the conceivable outcomes representing things to come. Each look, shared second, and discussion is highlighted by the quiet presence of Ty, whose effect on Amy's life was significant and indispensable. For Amy, this excursion is about more than continuing on. It's tied in with figuring out how to live with misfortune while embracing new love. Caleb, as well, feels Ty's presence in his own specific manner, adding layers of intricacy to his association with Amy. His fellowship with Ty and comprehension of how Ty affected her carry a special delicacy in regard to his methodology. Caleb understands that Ty isn't a phantom to be neglected, yet a piece of Amy's life that he should embrace in the event that he desires to impart his life to her. This regard shapes Caleb's activities, directing him to show restraint, understanding, and delicate. The storyline allows Amy and Caleb to confront their fears, honor their histories, and explore a future that builds on the past. Their journey speaks to resilience and hope, showing how loss and love can coexist. As they find comfort in each other's company, their story becomes one not just of romantic possibility, but of personal growth, healing, and the realization that love carries forward the spirit of those we've loved and lost. And that wraps up our deep dive into Heartland Season 18, Episode 7. This episode beautifully captures how Heartland keeps us connected to those we've lost, reminding us that love and resilience are at the core of every story here. It's not just a TV show, it's a reminder of the strength we find in the bonds we share. So, as we move forward in this season, let's hold on to the moments that make Heartland feel like home, a place where the past and present come together in the most unforgettable ways. Thanks for watching, Heartland fans. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and share your thoughts on this emotional episode in the comments. See you in the next one.